Welcome back to Build with the Boys. We are continuing with our Infinity Gauntlet. We now have issue 17. And in this one, it's light on work, but that's a good thing. But it's the thumb. So we're moving on with the thumb. So we already started with the thumb, but this is almost like the thumb connector that we get with this one. We're attaching this to the main thumb, and then by the end of it, should be looking pretty nice. After this one, we'll be back with our heroes and villains, and we are talking about villain number 42, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's get this one open. Let's get this one built. Okay, so here's everything we get in stage 17. Now we get this thumb piece. We're going to need the thumb that we've been working on. And we get 3 screws, but as far as we're aware, we're only using one of them. It's weird. I know. The boys give me a funny look, but it's weird, but we're only going to use one. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our thumb over, and we are going to attach this piece like so. So it should, yep. Oh, it fits. That fit in lovely. That fit in lovely. That was surprising. Just how easily that one went in. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Now I believe we are going into plastic. We are, so we don't need to use the old 3-in-1 oil for this one. And we are going to put one screw into the enormous screw hole here. That's going in lovely. I love it. You can feel it kind of all pulled together. That's always so bloody reassuring with models. You feel it all come together. And there we are. Now, if I'm right, if I grab it, I might be right. I might be wrong. I reckon I'm right. I reckon this piece will marry to that piece. Sort of. And that's how we're going to look. Let's zoom out. Yeah, I think that's kind of good. There's something else got to go in there, but that's how that's going to go. So that's going to be our thumb eventually. Wow. But that is all there is to do, believe it or not, in stage 17. Let's have a chat. Right, something simple enough.
Yeah, very simple.
It all makes an impact though. I mean, it's not loads to do, but I mean, it's you know, it all makes an impact. That's kind of what I like about the Gauntlet. It's quick and done, but ultimately it's going to be an enormous Gauntlet. We are talking heroes and villains. So if you are just sticking around for the building instructions, thank you for stopping by. If you're sticking around for our heroes and villains, we've been breaking down our 50 favourite villains, our 50 favourite heroes, and been alternating between each one. We are on villain number 42, I believe, and it's a good one. It's this one. That is Lady Deathstrike. Who's her hero? Wolverine. So she's the folly to Wolverine. So whereas Wolverine has got the claws, Deathstrike's got what she got?
The claws.
She got the claws. Things, yeah. So she's got them coming out of her fingers. But she is similar to Wolverine in the fact that she's got adamantium. So it was a good kind of femme fatale for Wolverine to fight against. And I like Deathstrike. She's one of those ones that's kind of underrated as a character. Yeah. She doesn't have the kind of... She's not a Green Goblin of the world, but she's a badass. And every story she's appeared in, she has been good. And there is something quite gnarly about those claws, man. Yeah. But they've had some really good dust-ups. I mean, Wolverine and Deathstrike had some really good fights. And she has been committed to film as well. So she did appear in X-Men 2. This is her in that movie. So she has been portrayed on film, but I mean, again, she don't last very long in that movie, but she was in it. When she's cracking her knuckles in that movie, and you can hear the adamantium going, I like it, it's really cool. But she's a great villain. I mean, what I like about her is Wolverine doesn't have a lot of villains that he can fight against, you know? He just doesn't. So
he has like Sabretooth and all that, but other than that he doesn't really have.
So it's good to have a folly to him, you know, it's good to have someone that he can fight against, and the femme fatale of it is good. And what do you like about Deathstrike?
She's just vicious and
vicious, smart, vicious, sexy, and it's kind of, you kind of want that, and it's a good kind of folly to Wolverine. As I said, with Wolverine, they tend to go humongous on his enemies, so he'll have fights against Hulk or the Wendigo or Sasquatch, whereas with Deathstrike, it's someone smaller than him, but she's good, man. As she's kind of like you can see where X-23 got the
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of before X-23 there was Deathstrike, and I like Deathstrike. But that's all for this one. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. You can contact us at billandtheboys@outlook.com. But we will be back very, very soon with issue 18 of the Infinity Gauntlet. We will see you then.
Bye.